Hey everyone, so version 5.4 just dropped, and of course that contained the remote control codes that everybody was waiting for. But there's actually another new feature in there that I wanted to talk a little bit about. It's something that's for some of the more techie of you guys, but I think it's useful, especially as we're heading into the colder months where it's raining and it's snowing and you maybe don't have the ability to go practice outside if you don't have an indoor setup. There's actually still a lot of things you can do to keep working on your golf swing. And for example, even if you're traveling, maybe in your hotel room, this may be a really good option for you to keep working on your game and to try and continue to improve. So if you look at the settings over here, you'll see that we have our remote control code, which I've actually changed to a shorter delay and actually a longer recording duration. I set it to the maximum, which is 10 seconds. And I'll explain to you why I'm doing that in just a minute. But then above that, you see there's another thing called VR mode. So the VR mode is designed to work with a set of VR goggles. So over here, we bought a generic set of VR goggles. We got this off of Amazon. And now VR mode is off by default. In order to enable it, you have to actually toggle this button on. And so now when you do that, if you go back, you see there's now a little set of goggles right here on the left side, right underneath your camera. And when you actually click on that button, you'll see that it gives you a split screen. And the split screen is what you need for these goggles because it has a left eye and a right eye. It almost feels like you're standing in front of a 100-inch screen. It's just the full size of your vision. And it just allows you to be so much more aware of what you're doing with your swing or with your body. And you just really see everything that's happening. So I'm going to take this off for a second. I'm going to go ahead and put this into my set of VR goggles. And the way this one works, it's actually kind of nice. It's got a little tray, so it's pretty easy to slip in. I'm going to pop it in. And now that I have it in, I'm actually going to go ahead and activate the VR mode. So from here, I can put it in. And so now, I put on my goggles and everything just looks like I've got a gigantic screen in front of me and I can see everything that I'm doing. I can see where my hands are, I can see where my feet are, I see what my hips are doing. It's just another really great way to practice if you don't have access to a driving range or like an indoor hitting area. Now the VR mode is really great, especially with our latest feature, the remote control. So if you look at this, I'm going to go ahead and put this these VR goggles on. And one of the nice things, of course, is that everything is just huge. It just covers your entire field of vision. You can see everything that you're doing very, very precisely. But the bad thing about this is that it's very difficult to now control the screen. So the instant audio replay sometimes works when it's set in here, but it's hard to kind of toggle it on and off because everything is on-screen command. And even the manual record, again, everything is now inside this box, so it's actually really hard to touch it and to actually do anything. So that's where the remote control really comes in handy. So I have my remote control, so I can trigger a recording and actually see if I can do this in a full swing. Okay, let's take a look. It looks like we came to the hands nicely, and we were able to shallow out the golf club. And this is just a really good way for you to continue to work and practice and improve your game, so when you come back, when the weather gets warmer, you're ready to start playing. Again, I hope you guys enjoy this new feature. Call us, email us, leave us any questions in the comments below, and we'll try to answer any of them as quickly as we can. Thank you.